What's good, YouTube? It's your boy, Blue Blood Sports TV. We back at y'all with another one. So, Anthony Yarde just finished his post-fight press conference, post-fight press interview, in which Anthony Yarde, admitted, that he should have did things different. Experience came into play, and it came back to haunt him, right? The reporter for BT Sports continuously tried to force Anthony Yarde to be comfortable and with the defeat, right? He continued to try to get Anthony Yarde to say, well, I did good in defeat, right? But Anthony Yarde wouldn't succumb to it, right? He wouldn't admit it. He was just like, listen, I'm not happy that I lost. But the reporter continued to say, well, you should be proud that you lost. He continued to press him to say, well, you should be proud of yourself. And Anthony Yarde's like, I'm not proud with the loss. I'm not happy that I lost, right? He said that he highlighted the reasons that everybody thought that he was going to lose the fight. Inexperience. He said that, listen, my camp, my team, everybody is inexperienced. And at the end of the day, that came back to haunt me, right? Hopefully Anthony Yarde learns from this, right? Hopefully his trainer humbles himself. Atunde, Ajayi, right? And I'm not saying that in a bad way. Respect the sport of boxing. Understand people train a certain way for a reason. It's been done that way for years for a reason. It's been done that way since the beginning of the sport for a reason. Now you can add your own wrinkles to it. I'm not saying that you have to follow everybody else's blueprint to a T. You can add your wrinkles to it, but at the end of the day, you must. There's beams in place to hold the house up for a reason. Okay? Because it's the foundation. So some guys traditionally don't run. They don't pound the pavement. Deontay Wilder's one that don't jog. He don't run miles. But he makes up for it by doing what? He swims. That's his method of cardio to replace the running, right? Then you get Floyd Mayweather, who runs 7 miles a day, right? So everybody has their own method to their approach. But at the end of the day, you have to have some sort of stamina. You understand that pillar don't change. How you get to it may be different from somebody else, but at the end of the day, it don't change. Your approach may be different, but at the end of the day, all roads lead to the same thing. The sport of boxing demands and is taxing to the body, right? It demands stamina, right? It demands physical endurance, muscle endurance. Anthony Yarde is very muscular. I respect the fact that he showed nothing but heart. He definitely have all the skills and the tools to be successful. But again, your approach to the sport has to be on par with your heart. All the heart in the world don't get you a dub in the sport of boxing. Skills, like Floyd Mayweather say, skills pay the bills. But identifying the approach to the sport, right, is what also pays the bills. Respect the sport of boxing. You understand? And at the end of the day, he had SERGEY KOVALEV out in the 7th, 8th round. He should have been able to finish him. He was there to go. The pickings was there for KOVALEV, right? But Anthony Yarde didn't have nothing in him. He came out in the 9th round and he barely threw a punch. Why? Because he didn't know how to dig deep. He didn't know, right? And that's where sparring comes in. Sparring to prepare yourself for preparation, to know what it takes when you're in that 9th, 10th, 8th, 9th, 10th, 11th, 12th round. You have to know what it takes. At the end of the day, was he hurt by KOVALEV? No. He was exhausted because his body wasn't used to that grueling, taxing output on the muscle mass, on the muscles. So his reflexes started fading. He started throwing lazy punches. That wasn't the heart. He had the heart. He didn't have the endurance. And it came back to haunt him. You need sparring. Right? Sparring is emulating the fighting. Now, some people spar different. Like I said, your approach to sparring could be different. Some people, Floyd Mayweather spars 7-minute rounds. 27-minute rounds or something ridiculous like that. So does Andre Ward, right? To prepare himself, for what's to come. And if your body can identify, you don't want your body to respond for the first time in the biggest moment of your life. You don't want your body to have to say, wait a minute, what's this? This is new. In the biggest moment of your life. No, you want your muscles and your body to respond as business as usual. We've been here before. Muscle memory. That's why they say practice make perfect. And perfect practice make greatness. Right? So you want your body to have muscle memory. It's just like going to the gym for the first time. Do you go to the gym and you never been to the gym, you never lifted weights and slide up under 315 on the bench? Why? Just because you're a big dude? That don't mean your arms and your body gonna be able to hold it up. Yeah, pure raw strength might get one, but you think you're gonna slide up in there and get 10 and just rep it out? You could seriously hurt yourself. But muscle memory, right? Your body's used to that grueling. It's used to that taxing, right? So it's gonna respond the way you want it to respond. And thus the reason why Anthony Yarde came up short, because his body could not respond. The drop off in his quickness and his speed was so drastic and so obvious that it was painful to watch. His speed and athletic ability fell off a cliff immediately. You could start to see it changing in the 4th round. In the 4th round, he had his mouth wide open in the 4th round. Because it's different from sparring your trainer, right? And throwing punches than somebody else where you can't predict what they're gonna do. Eventually, training with your trainer so long, he's gonna tip you. There's so many ways that he could trick you. So he's gonna start tipping his hand, and you're gonna know what he's gonna do. It's familiarity. But when you're in the ring with a SERGEY KOVALEV, and you don't know if he's gonna have power on this, is he gonna not have power? Is he just touching me? Is he gonna? It's so many different variables that you have to prepare for. And the sport of boxing is putting your life on the line. This is not the sport to half-step in. So, hopefully that Anthony Yarde learns the lesson, because he has the skills to be successful. He definitely has the power. He has the athletic ability. You just have to incorporate the knowledge. Knowledge is born. Knowledge is key to everything. And so preparing yourself and giving yourself enough knowledge to allow your body to know, when I push it to this limit, how is it going to respond? Then you know what walls you have to break down to continue to be successful, to go past the limit that your body set forth. Meaning that if your body starts to give way by the 6th round, you know I got to up something. I got to up my endurance. I got to up my running. I got to up this. So when I get to the 6th round, it feels like the 4th round. Then you may hit a wall at the 8th round. Okay, I got to up it again. So when I hit the 10th round, and so then once you realize where you need to be to go through 12 rounds and continuously to continue to keep your skill set, your speed, your power, then you push it further than that. Now when you get in a fight with 12 rounds, it's easy money, easy pickings. So hopefully he learns his lesson. The reporter for BT Sports continues to try to tell him to be proud that he lost, and he refused to do that, and I was happy he refused to do that. And SERGEY KOVALEV came in and praised him and said he definitely going to be a champion. And Kovalev said, listen, the reason I won this fight was my experience, and you need the experience. He told him to his face. And Anthony Yarde said, yeah, lack of experience on my part, lack of experience on my team's part, see me come up short. Was the reason I came up short. Point blank and period. But that's all I got for y'all. Y'all already know what it is. It's your boy Blue Bug Sports TV. Hey, like, comment, and subscribe. You haven't subscribed? Hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, hit the bell icon to get all the new notifications. Follow me on Instagram at Blue Bug Sports TV, all one word. Y'all already know what it is. Shouts out to the entire LDBC. Shouts out to New Media. Shouts out to Black Media Raw. Make sure you like and share this video. That's all I got for y'all. Peace.